Okay, get here.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Has they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests.
Huh?
Welcome to Akama.
What the? This hasn't been. I'm moving?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me.
Wait, what?
And kindly keep 5 paces distance.
What?
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Huh. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh damn. Yeah, those some enemies.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue.
Now isn't the time to take a risk. Maybe you should have followed her. Keep a safe distance. Okay. But based on what I look, they all look stunned. Wait, what do you mean? I mean solo?
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come
Okay.
to arms.
Seriously. Okay.
As you
Okay.
wish.
Yeah.
Lady AGLAEA once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Right.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Yeah.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady AGLAEA instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castros.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
We'll leave this place to Miss Castros then. Let's get a move on.
Okay.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What's that sound? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine. We already died from a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no Wait, what? We have no interest in the Titan Rift. As a trailblazer, lending a helping hand is unfamiliar world is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses.
Well, there is one, but I'm not sure it's considered a Titan or a robot.
There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
What? Yeah. What the heck? Rotate the tool to assemble a pattern. Once it's operating tool, you can quickly move to the target. Huh? Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, never mind. Forget about a second.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Okay. Now I'm scared. Who's point? My hit feels to be being ripping apart.
Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
What? Oh damn.
Careful! They look different from what I remember.
Wait, what?
Weaker.
Also,
So, more distorted? Cast aside all distracting thoughts.
Hmm?
To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Dream vanished.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Yeah.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Hmm.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Join the battle. Attack.
Okay. Hmm?
Move. This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms.
Hmm.
The core flame isn't here.
What the? Oh, damn.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Oh, damn. I like that. Wow. That is not what I expected.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Hmm. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. Lady Alaska, go hi.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person.
Hmm.
Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
Hmm.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
She sounds so good. See, I told you that I'm a heartwarming guy deep down. Indeed, her manner of speaking is comparison to Sunday.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
Hmm? Your trials.
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Oh, you know this.
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity.
Hmm? What, you did that on purpose?
After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, AGLAEA, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
AGLAEA. Oh, okay, AGLAEA.
Distinguished guests, Since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well.
Huh?
I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady AGLAEA, could you give us some time? I did like to get back to our mission now that the situation had calmed down. We want to lay down the beacon of the Trailblazer. I can assume you that this will not bring any prejudice to Okama. Think of it as a similarity when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With the space angle of the Emporius, we're taking yet another giant step of the part of the Trailblaze. Our boarding passes our appearance is valid.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Oh damn. The big guy.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
But do we really have to get into the water?
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Wait, what?
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Okay. Maybe I try to yawn and try to pay attention.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world. Trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
When is he going to 10? And then?
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
Huh?
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
What the hell? That's more like it. This is set it to my preferred.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And the different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Mm-hmm.
A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
Sonia might have. Well, there's always something. She didn't really
Is that
tell.
so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Don't really seem like don't be true about Rock 5. I still don't get what's going on with the Titan and the Chrysler era. Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
Still, I don't get why.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment.
What's
The
wrong?
way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
That's a fuzzing custom. That's a strict custom. Seems like Classic Hero are endlessly and untreated equally in Pokemon. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you
You
here.
have a very considerate partner. Follow me then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
What's my eyes again? Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
You used it left. Oh, wondrous. You only move a few centimeters, but the water around you has can go warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am AGLAEA the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
What? What the? What? The heck? So, where does this ring come from? It's some kind of ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way.
I mean, it does look like ritual.
The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Why does it sound like you're forced to tell the truth but can't say lies?
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
And if I can't promise?
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns.
But
You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection.
Kefali?
The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Wait, you think too highly of us. But
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Why?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
I have, for the sake of the troll place. I promise.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today. Why don't you and Mr. Dun Hong tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Welcome gift, huh? Find back. What did she say to you? Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar warriors? I didn't expect that to be her only concern to this conversation with how Painan was acting when we were at the abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet is isolated as 06. The people still had an understanding of the space and even path of AGLAEA. The sky above and Warrior's Tower is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the matter of chaotic matter concerning and warriors from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking of some of interest. I can't figure it out. What the heck? Intentionally, yeah. Something is intentionally keeping Emporius hidden. The Titan could also be related to some Aeon. This is indeed a foggy situation. What should we do now? Let's explore the city like AGLAEA. Well, we have to defend their city after all. We have to defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression on us. We can also take some photo of our record. Yeah, we could. Dude, why
I'm
you keep
sorry,
blocking?
this route is not open yet.
Why you guys keep blocking it? I don't understand. What the? No fly zone? What the heck is that? The feature ultra blast by great. Doesn't breaking it movement speed will increase in a certain duration. Holy shoot! Holy shit, that was faster than I thought.
So that's how it works.
There seems to be a new show at the bats today.
That's fast. The season is already back in now. Hey. Excuse me. Do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
But
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
the what? the Forerunner. Looks like Titan is helping AGLAEA keep that a secret too. Yeah, this must be some kind of understanding among the Trisos here. Yep, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First, those minions of Nicator attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
We started with just human effort. What's going to take a couple days at least?
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, carefully on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Well, we thought we could summon a miracle. I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
What? Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
What? Okay. Okay. Holy crap.
You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
They also take journalists here and employers? I don't seem to be cut out of this.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We don't know all this. No. I now know all this is to know about you. We reach an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphorius. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Talis.
Yeah!
This?
We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Is that sufficing?
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Would it mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
The least of this question things only get longer. Ooh, someone on the roof. It should be good at any point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.